tractor versus Paul. I won. Well, I had a crazy day with the tractor. It slipped off the side there and almost flipped over on me, and it could have been really bad. That's the first of 2 tractor accidents today. I got it up. That was scary. I turned around in this spot right here. Like I went down here, mowed, backed up, and then went this way. Just got off in it, man. And it was, left tire was here, right was down here, and man, it just about flipped over on me. I mean, it can't, like it tipped up. It tipped up, and I think the mowing deck on the other side stopped it from tipping over. And then I stretched my leg out and reached down to do it, but my left leg was still stuck on that side of the tractor. And if it had decided to come over, I would have gotten hurt for real. Well, having quite the day. Yeah, that happened. I was coming up here. I backed up, turned around, went forward, went to take a right, and all of a sudden, the steering wheel went limp. And it went straight, and I dove off. And it's down there. So, thankfully, I guess the blades stalled it out when it hit bottom on this. There's a little path here, thankfully. I'm going to try to get it out this way. But it stopped there instead of plowing into the creek. It might have been a lot harder to get it out. And from the other angle, that's how steep this is. It's, straight up. So I'm going to go back up, get a collection of nuts to screw onto the steering arm that fell off, then put the steering back together. I will probably take the deck off because it's going to be total four-wheeling getting out of here. And I'll plow through that, and then I'll plow through up to the back, up to the road where it's easier to get up. All right, I muscled the deck out from under it. It was not fun. It was hard. Everything's dug in. And I picked it up and put it up the bank so that when I start trying to turn this thing around, that thing doesn't get in the way or fall onto me or whatever. So now it comes time to crawl up under there and tighten the nut. I got it started on the steering, but the one that caused the accident. But I couldn't get it on there tight. I couldn't get the tools on there because that was in the way. So I dragged that out, got the nut on it. Let me see if I can get out of here now. Got the steering nut on, and I got it securely. It's good. So I'm high-sided, as they say. I don't know. So I got it backed up, half inch, and it came forward a half inch, and I tried to roll up on this log to walk it over a little bit to get her straightened out so I can go that way, and flopped over there, and then it stuck. I can pick up the front end about 4 inches, but not enough to get it over that log. So I did have it in neutral. I did have it in gear. Now I'm going to put it in neutral and see if I can pick it up high enough to get it over that log. So I'm trying to pick up, swing the front end that way. And now that the back end's loose, it might let me do it. We'll see. This is like an 800-pound tractor. I don't know what that is, but maybe half of that. I don't know. I'm still up on the log. I've made it to the log with the tire, so I need to get another bite and see if I can do it the rest of the way. Got it. Yep. All right. We're headed out. See what happens. briars, thorny thorns. So I've got to get I can't leave the deck here. I can't carry it up that hill. I might be able to carry it out of here. I don't know how many steps it would take me. So basically I need to get my mower cart behind this now, which means I'm gonna have to walk the mower cart through there. We got that far, like right there. That's where we were. We got that far. It's about 15 feet. And I'm a little bit stuck. Big branch went up under the clutch and I had to shove it to where it would disengage. I'm gonna go drag that stick out. And that's the angle we're currently working with. Got that branch broken. Continuing. All right, it's pretty steep here. I've actually mowed this before with this, or with another one like it. So I just came up that, and the deck busted out the back gate on the trailer because it's not that robust, not meant for 120 pounds. And then I got stuck here, so we're close. The road's right up there, and that's the guardrail. All right. Down in the hole. It made it pretty far up on its own. I was impressed. I got hit right there, so it's the angle right now is that. That's the angle. Plus it has that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the mower deck and muscle it up onto this. Put it on here, and I'm going to tie it off so it doesn't blow out the back gate again. And then I'll use the tracker to pull it all the rest of the way up. I'll pull it all the way up to the guardrail, and then I'll be able to drive it from there. Almost done. Up the hill. That was good. So down there is where the tractor is. That's that sign. I was up here mowing, and that's where I went straight down. I mean, the tractor did anyway. Mowing as it went down to the creek. Got stuck right there, right where that log is. And then I had to get it turned sideways. So I turned it sideways, and then I drove it through the woods on a narrow deer trail. And I was squatting on the seat. Instead of sitting down, I was squatting on the seat and driving it because I didn't know if it was going to all of a sudden flip over because it's just completely unknown down there. And it made it all the way through, and then it came up where it's not near as steep, and it made it almost all the way up, pulling that trailer with the deck on it. So that messes with the traction of the tractor because it's pulling weight off of the hitch when it does that. But got to the top of this, and it ran out of traction, so I got off and got the tracker and pulled it out. That's the coolest looking thing. Not a hurt, not a lick on it, not a scratch on that perfect paint. So I tied the deck on and made it out. Time to go home.